mind, Mummy. I'm just a good boy. Let me smile. Come on. Yeah. What's up? She's sick of you. Hello, baby.
Can't keep your eyes off of you.
Take my eyes off you.
Hello, Steve.
Good morning and welcome to a day in the life of me and my 4-month-old twins. Say good morning, babies. Say good morning. A quick disclaimer, I'm on the floor because I can't sleep on the floor because I've got a really bad back and it really helps my back. So, isn't that right? Isn't that right, Smiley Chops? So the babies actually went to bed at 7 last night, and we woke them up at 10 for a dream feed, and then Winter went till 5:30, it also went to 6. But the problem with this is now, because they normally wake up at 7, who knows what the routine's going to be like today. Hey? Hey? Oh yeah, beautiful boy. So Lit's just downstairs having his breakfast because he's off to work. And we're going to see if I can get in the shower when Lit comes up to brush his teeth. Yeah? Yeah? Yeah. The good thing about them being up this early is I don't have to do a dual feed first thing. It's quite uncomfortable in the bedroom. Because downstairs it's proper set up, isn't it? Isn't it? Yeah. Hold on. I'm back. And that. It's a shower. Thank you for letting me have a shower. Thank you. Thank you. Elliot always brings me up a morning coffee when he goes to work. And now I'm going to attempt to do my skincare and put away some washing and maybe even get another load ready to go because it is sunny today, so... So normally I do my skincare here at my dressing table, but because there's some babies, I'm a bit stuck. So I'm actually going to go and do my serum in the bathroom because I've got some Filter by Molly May tanning drops. Yeah? You going to be okay there? Yeah? Excuse me. What? I'm here still. I'm here still. I'm not vibing that Mummy can't seem to leave the room. Mummy can't even stand up without you crying. Winter, did you take his dummy? Oh, I wish I was filming that. Oh. Did you take his dummy? You've got his dummy in your hand. Oh my god. Winter, did you steal his dummy? Come on, pop it in. Pop it in, Winter. the Molly May tanning drops are so good. I'd highly recommend them. Just make sure you really wash your hands afterwards, especially in between the creases of your fingers, because where I like rub it and I get it. And then just wait a couple minutes before you do the rest of your skin routine, otherwise I find it can push the product back round again when you've already, you know, placed it perfectly. And I'd say it does take about 24 hours. I find the next day when I wake up, it's lovely and developed. Then I do it probably every 3 days, just to keep my face glowing. Yeah. And then I'm just going to do a moisturiser and a sun cream and gel my brows and put some earrings in. And that's what makes mama feel whole. As long as I'm sitting here, they don't care, which is not what I want. I don't want babies who can't have their mom walking out of the room. They say no. I must stay. Time check. 7:51. Up in the crowd, there's you, and I'll be there when you I was just about to have made it into the bathroom without anything, but Lincoln's she's hungry, I think, because she was up slightly earlier than Austin. So once I'm ready, I'll take her down to go and get her dressed. And I'll put the camera on him. I don't think he's going to be much longer, to be honest. He's probably only going to, by the time I get her dressed, he will probably be up. And then we go downstairs. Every morning we have a bit of TV time. It's the best time of day for the TV, I find, because I can wash all their bottles out from like the night, get them ready for the day. Make myself a cup of tea, empty dishwasher, you know, sit the day up. So I live in a 3-story house, so this is me getting downstairs. So my first trip is the washing. Then I get Austin, because he sits on the floor in here. Then we get the tiny one. Come on, tiny one. They both absolutely love having their nappy changed, don't you? They used to hate it, Austin did, and I used to think, how the hell am I going to do this for the rest of my life if he screams this much? Now I get to say he loves it. And today we're trying some new nappies, the Morrison's ones, and I hope you like them because, guess what? We've got more coming today because Boots have stopped doing Mummy's favourite nappies. She got the last bag. So let's have a look-see. See if we like these. Fill up the drawer. Send some of these ones upstairs. These are the Tesco's ones. These are really good actually. I enjoyed them ones. I had some, they were Sainsbury's. They didn't like them ones. They gave you a bit of a rash, didn't they? We're not about that life. We're not about that life. Are we? Hey? Hey, mister? You alright down there? You smiley? Even though they both love it here, we do have a time limit. No longer than about 10 minutes we can spend in here. That means I can never put down the washing. Because they know that it's time to go downstairs. Don't you? I've also been using the amber bracelets. Oh, that's the back. That's funny. Oh, it's got tigers on it. Cute. The amber bracelet. But I've been having them on their ankles. And Austin has cut his first full tooth. We've had no problems. Had a few upset nappies. But the thing is, with Austin, that could be the same anyway, because he's such a constant pooper. But every poop's different. Yeah, I know you are. Every poop's a different consistency. So, you know when you're like, oh, it could be anything really. So, want these? Kinta? They're cute. They're cute. Get your cute little t-shirt to go with. Get your cute little t-shirt to go with. So all I can say is, if you, you know, your babies are the same age as mine. I started them at 3 months. Obviously, Winter's nowhere near getting teeth yet. Are you? And it hasn't helped her reflux, because like some people say, oh, really help my baby's reflux. It didn't help Winter at all. So maybe this bracelet won't help Winter for her teeth, like it's helping Austin so far. But for £10 or whatever they are, or see if you, I don't know if they'll sell them on Facebook Marketplace and stuff, I would highly recommend them as something that's just worked really well. The only downside is they obviously always have to wear a sock with it to make sure it doesn't fall off, because especially with Austin, when he's doing his kicking, it can fall off his ankle, and because they can grab now. But if the socks are falling off, or you know it's too hot outside, I just take it off for that period of time. But the other week, I had it off on the weekend because it was so hot. And I thought, oh, Austin, you can't have socks on. Like, it was just way too hot for that. And he didn't have it on for 2 days, or like quite long stints of 2 days. Hello. And he had the 2 biggest meltdowns ever, didn't he? Oh my god, it was the biggest meltdowns ever. And then when we put it back on that Monday, because I got to Sunday night and Lily was like, you need help tomorrow, because if Austin's kicking off like that again, there's no way you could do it on your own, like, and remain like calm. So luckily my aunt and cousin were coming around anyway. But he was absolutely fine, because he'd had his bracelet on for like 24 hours again. So who knows? I just think it works. Hey, Winterwee. Yeah, Austin. You got little teethies. You got little teethies. But he's not had red cheeks. He's dribbly, like when he puts his hand in his mouth. But he's not like, oh my god, every top's ruined from dribble. So yeah, we're pretty chuffed a bit, aren't we, babes? Austin, are you chuffed? What do you want to wear, Winter? I'm just trying to find your t-shirt. That's a cute one. I know it's Austin's, but cute. Cute, cute, cute. Cute, cute, cute. You right down there? Just literally changing the room that they're in changes their mood so much as well. I think they just don't like being in the bedroom for too long. They can be in the lounge all day, no problem. But the bedroom, I feel, because there's not much toys in there, there's not much interaction, they have to lay on the floor or the bed. Whereas downstairs they've got the pusher, they've got the pram, they've got their bouncers, they've got the floor, they've got their play mat. They do look a bit boyish, I won't lie. But that's okay. Should put a bow on your head so people know we're not going anywhere today. Let's get your bibby bib. Let's get your bibbity baby bib. Look, this one's pink and spotty. You look cute though. You look like you're going on a little safari. You look like you're going on a little safari. Ta-da! Yeah. little baby one. Now you can go to the bouncer with Goldie Bear. With Goldie Bear. Hello. Next. Oh. Here comes the big lump, who will not stop wriggling when I take his clothes off. We go, oh, I'm free. I'm free. Don't think this one fits you anymore, babe. Ooh. What do you think? What do you think? Hmm? There you go. Off you come. In the washing basket. In terms of their clothes, a lot of our clothes are very kindly gifted and handed down to us from like family members or even like friends of friends. Like, so lucky how many things they get handed down. Definitely more boy stuff. I think there's just more boys in the air at the moment. You know, I actually heard something. You want a girl, you need to conceive before your ovulation date, and then don't do it on your ovulation date, because boys' sperm so much quicker, so it gets there before the girl's sperm. But if you did it earlier, when the egg comes, the sperm will still be alive because it's still swimming along. Apparently. So that's fun. That's fun. Well, let's find you some leggings. See if we can get you some pattern ones at winter. I thought you had a lot. You're so cute. And my slippers are back on. So, TV's on. They're watching The Little People. It's their absolute favourite. And they only actually watch Dancing Fruit or Little People, because I feel like if I just keep it to two things, you know, there's so many episodes as well. It's not like we're watching it over and over again. They're just cute. So now we go and do our jobs. Okay, I'm going to make Winter a bottle now as well, because I feel like she's going to kick off, because time check is 8:39. It's quite early for a bottle, but I think she'll want one by 9, so best to have one ready to go. She's giggling. Time and I have to choose what's more important. Right now I'm actually filming a video, but it would be washing, bottles, or a cup of tea. So I'm gonna put the tea bag and hot water in the bag, because I know my tea really strong, then try to do the washing. So let's see if I can get time to do it. All the efforts, come on, Winter's gonna scream. just gave them a little bit of tension, so we might be okay for another 45 seconds. Off. Hands up. I've just read that of Texas penal code considers it's a criminal offence to own 6 or more dildos. So you can have a gun, but you can't have 6 dildos. Crazy. Crazy people. Oh, audio message from Felicity. Let's listen. Okay, I gotta show you now what it looks like when I feed the babies, because I couldn't do it before because they were hungry. So pretend that's you. Okay, so these are the bouncers. The babies are here. I don't know if you can see them. So I get 1 bottle, 2 bottle. My knees up to its most comfortable position. Like this. Oh, they're going for seconds. You're going for seconds, are you? And I watched a daily. Oh, my toes were that. I'm actually come down to me at the moment. I've watched like 4 weeks of it now. Like, you know, I'm just obsessed. Like, they're so bad, the cooking, and it just makes me so hungry. Are you? You're pooping and you're giggling. Yeah. You don't want any more bottles, do you? No. The difference when they have their bottles is crazy. How happy they are. But they go from angry. You pooping again for the 2nd time today? What about you? You gonna do a poop today? And then this is it. Then now I get them out one at a time. I burp them and pop them back in. So yeah, I'm getting Morrison's delivery tonight and I absolutely can't wait. I've ordered so much stuff because, you know, me just like, I didn't go shopping again this month at all. I was so good. I did 1 shop and I think we went to Co-op 3 times maybe, for milk and stuff. Oh dear. Oh dear. So I'm so looking forward to having the cupboard stocked and the freezer stocked. But I used everything apart from 1 packet of mints. But I got such nice pork stuff. I got, yeah. I got ribs, belly, chops, joint. That's poo on my hand. Last time you wore this outfit, you pooed on it within an hour. This time you pooed on it, and not only that, you pooed on the bouncer. What have you got to say for yourself? Dearie me. Austin is still on the floor naked because Winter really was still hungry and needed some gas, and then she's still a bit squawky, but she's playing with her toys now. So we can finally get you dressed. Thank you for chillaxing. You talking? Yeah. You love being naked, don't you? You did that on purpose. Are you talking to Fairy? What's she saying? And then after this, I need to strip that bouncer and wait for my washing to finish and put a quick wash on to get those out. You're gorgeous. You're gorgeous. You're gorgeous. You're loud. Alright, time check. 9:57. Oh my god, it's early. Both babes are asleep in the pushchair. I've hung out the washing, so I'm going to tackle the bouncer now. This is the stay at the lounge already. But I just leave it like that because there's no point picking things up because they go straight back down. And then I'm gonna do the bottles, and I've got a food shop going tonight, so I need to sort out the fridge and the cupboards. I don't think I'll get it all done in one go, but see how much we can get done. It is 10:38 and the babies are both awake, of course. So I've actually just put the TV on because I do need to do jobs today. Again, they didn't have as long as they normally do in the morning. I normally give them half an hour TV time. So today we might be coaching in on 40 minutes, babe. But it doesn't matter, they can watch TV if it means Mama can get some bits done. Yeah? And then maybe we'll have our 12 o'clock bottle. And then, do you think we should go on a little walk? Yeah, because it's such a lovely day. We can sit in the garden. Yeah, that would be fun, wouldn't it, Winter? Yeah? But I've nearly done the kitchen. Well, I've finished the kitchen. I just have to see if I can do the fridge. Let's see. What are you two doing? It is 11:19 and we're not having bottles yet, but Mummy's made it. But we're being very needy, both of us, aren't we? TV's off now. We've just been singing some songs, had some clean nappies. Oh, the nutmeg one wasn't very good. Oh, don't be sad. You're fine, Austin. You're fine. You're fine too. You're just sad when Mummy leaves the room. Mummy's trying to drink more water today, which means she goes to the toilet more. They're asleep. After bottles, they both fell asleep by themselves just really quickly. They're obviously tired. I'm going to go and set up the garden now so we can sit in the garden for the rest of the afternoon because I think it's nice to get some fresh air. I can't bother to go on a walk. Like, some days I'm like, yeah, walk, but I'll just CBA to like get out and like actually do it. I think it's because it's tiring when I'm already sometimes tired, do you know what I mean? So I hope we can just go and sit in the garden. We can just chill. I don't think I mentioned today I've got like no one coming in. Elliot might come home for lunch, but it doesn't look hopeful, and he doesn't often do that because he's so busy. Let's see if he's texted me. So basically why I've got no help today, or I couldn't go and do anything, is there's a bike ride happening around Essex, and we literally just cut off. My town's not affected by it, but everywhere else is. But I know anyone, and then they're saying like you should really avoid the roads anyway because so many roads have been shut that everyone's diverting like round where we are. So we're just avoiding it. So that's why we're not going out today, because it's a shame because it's such a nice day. It would have been nice to go and do something with people, but you can't today, so that's all right. So yeah, so we're literally just in today. It is 12:09. Just another 6 hours to go. I'm going to set up the garden ready for when they wake up, and then hopefully I can do the fridge as well. Hello. Are you enjoying being in the garden? Ninja's asleep. Looking cool in the tent. You like it in there? Babies are playing with their toys, watching some music videos. 50 UK bangers, if you must know. And I'm attacking this cupboard. Does anyone else's pet? Oh, I'm sorry, don't embarrass you. Drink out of random stuff. Gary only drinks out of wine glasses. You're so cute, you two. I just emptied the ends of the biscuit barrel. So now I've got like this little mixed nuts of biscuits. Delish. It's 2:15 and I've just realised I'm just snacking all day. So I just had some leftover pasta Austin's got his nappy hanging off because it makes him happy. And Winter, you can have your nappy done in a minute. Yeah? Back again. Here. Winter's had her bottle. Had a little play with a giraffe. Now it's Austin's turn. Watching Come Bang Me again. Because I'm obsessed. Where'd you get that from? Hello. It is just gone 4 o'clock. And I am absolutely cream crackered. I think my mum and dad are coming over about 5:30, which is an Elliot will be home as well. So what does that mean, Elliot? Austin? Another hour and a half. Yeah, Winter? Yeah, Winter? They know. They know. Oh, sorry, babies. Let's watch the Kardashians. I am absolutely pooped. Oh, I text Elliot and ask him if he'll be late tonight. So he says, oh, it's Annie. Can't wait to see you Tuesday. She's so cute. I meant to say she was DJing, but she's trying to sleep. You know what, Kardashians, Ozzy? I am pooped. Maybe it's my own fault for not going out as well. Do you know what I mean? But I just couldn't. I mean, we had a good time in the garden, so. But Austin's falling asleep now, so obviously Winter's awake. Elliot's not gonna be here till 6, and it was my mum. You know when you're like, oh my god, but they've been so chill, they've been so well behaved today. I've been so lucky. And I just got some money through for my health cover for my back. So that's made me happy. Yeah. But then I'm gonna have tacos for dinner, and if I didn't get cherry tomatoes, I'm gonna do sun-dried tomatoes. And maybe like proper fried onions, you know? I can't even wait. Carrie. Oh. Hello. Hello, Gary. Daddy's on his way home now, isn't he, Winter? Yeah. Yeah. Yay. Elliot is home. And now I'm going to do this mammoth task. All the shopping. I may have gone slightly pork crazy, but pork belly. So it is 8:10. Babies are in bed. Winter's just had a cry, so Elliot's gone to check on her. My mum and dad came over. Their cribs are up. They'll be in there for like another 2 and a bit months, but it just means it's somewhere to put them as well, and maybe we can start getting them used to their naps. See if they'll have actually longer naps, because they sleep so well. When we put them down at 7, which we've done, Winter wakes up probably 2 or 3 times till about 9. Then she's sound like Austin just goes straight out. So mum and dad came over. It was really nice. They did that. We put the babies to bed, bath the babies. Then I've just made pork belly for dinner. Guys, freaking love pork. With mash. I made mash and homemade caramelized apple and red onion. Delish. A little glass of wine on the go. And Elliot wants to watch Obi-Wan Kenobi tonight. I said I'd watch it as well because I've actually seen Star Wars, so don't be gel. And yeah, that's my day. I mean, it's tiring, I ain't gonna lie to anyone. It's a tiring old day, and then it's hard because Elliot comes home and he's tired because he's been up since 6. He was actually up at 5:30, so I'm just so blessed. I try not to complain. I more say it's hard than complain. Do you know what I mean? But today wasn't a hard day. Today was just a long day. You get them at work, don't you? You know, anything can be what it is. I'm blessed. I've got 2 amazing babies who are fantastic. I hit 1 million views on TikTok this week. I had a food shop, so now my fridge is full of delicious food, and we're taking the baby swimming tomorrow. So grateful, 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 grateful. No complaints. Have I got any complaints? Oh, my hands are really sore from washing them so much. You see that? I don't know why. Some just goes through it. But yeah. Right, over and out. I hope you liked this video.